I was taken aback earlier today when I saw that a fellow YouTuber had done a video appeal directed at the President of the United States, Donald Trump. And the reason I was taken back is because I thought up until that point, am I alone? And what I mean by that is, I wrote a letter to the White House. Yes, you probably think I've lost my fucking mind, but I thought, what the hell, it's worth a try. And I wanted to share that letter with you now, so, you can see exactly what I put. And again, maybe it's a little bit of food for thought. Here goes. Dear Mr. President, as an Englishman, I write with urgency to seek your support for England, a nation whose liberty and self-governance, once a global beacon, are now eroded, rendering us a captured nation. Invoking the spirit of the Montevideo Convention on the Rights and Duties of State, 1933, and the historical context of the Acts of Union, 1706-1707, I request your recognition of our plight and assistance in restoring England's autonomy, thereby strengthening our shared US-UK alliance. The Montevideo Convention defines a state by its population, territory, government, and capacity for international relations. While England is a constituent nation within the UK, the absence of a dedicated English Parliament, unlike Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, which have devolved legislatures, denies our 56 million citizens autonomous governance. The Acts of Union uniting England and Scotland began this erosion by subsuming England's distinct voice into a centralised UK system, leaving us without equitable representation. Today, England's sovereignty is further undermined. Post-Brexit EU regulations continue to influence our trade and agriculture, bypassing English-specific input. Westminster's centralised policies often prioritise broader UK interests, neglecting England's rural and urban needs. Cultural shifts driven by rapid demographic changes marginalise our heritage, echoing US debates on national identity. These figures stifle England's self-determination, violating the spirit of the Montevideo Convention. Mr. President, your nation, born from a stand for self-governance, understands our struggle. England's lack of a parliament mirrors the absence of a US state legislature back in the past, weakening democratic balance. I respectfully request a public statement affirming self-determination, noting England's governance imbalance inspired by the Montevideo Convention, diplomatic encouragement to UK leaders for the devolution reforms such as an English Parliament to strengthen the UK's democratic processes, moral support via the US public diplomacy like think tank engagements to highlight our cause. These steps align with US interests as self-governing England bolsters the UK as a NATO ally, enhances transatlantic trade and upholds democratic values against global challenges. I'm sharing this letter on X, which I have done, and with UK groups advocating for English Parliament, which I have done, to amplify our voice. Your support can inspire hope and reform. With respect, I appeal to America's legacy of freedom. Recognise England's captivity and aid our quest for autonomy, so we may stand proudly within a united kingdom. May God bless England, the United States, and liberty worldwide. Yours sincerely, little old me, an Englishman. Whether I get a reply to that or not, I'll fall off my chair if I do, but I thought, considering what I saw earlier today, warrant a share also. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, have a look at this video. It's just popped up here, one I did earlier today. And as always, I'll talk to you soon. Toodaloo.